Hi, this is Lindsay Felkley, and this is my presentation on music and learning. Some important research on the topic of music and learning is that music has shown to help spatial temporal reasoning. It has been shown to help cognitive, social, and emotional functioning, reading achievement, and self-efficacy and well-being. Your brain on music. So there are many parts of the brain that light up on music. It kind of depends on if you're listening to music or if you're playing an instrument. Those are very different experiences. Either way, researchers know that these parts of the brain do light up when engaging in music. The nucleus accumbens, amygdala, cerebellum, temporal lobe, auditory complex, frontal lobe, right hemisphere, left hemisphere, and so much more. And there's so much more research to be done on the brain and music. This is a powerful story about a senator, Gabby Gifford, who learned how to speak again through music therapy. She had a gunshot wound to her head, and she was no longer able to speak words. Well, she had aphasia, and through music therapy, she learned how to speak again. And I'm gonna play just like this little clip.
Tell time with you've come a long way in 5 years. You ready? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Remember, at this point, she couldn't say the word light. Suddenly, there she was, singing that word and a whole lot more.
I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Excellent. Well, good morning, Gabby. How do you do?
Megan Morrow is Gabby's music therapist. Why is it that someone who can't speak can sing?
Because music is accessed in many different areas of the brain that aren't designated for language. We're retrieving pitch, melody, rhythm through all these different areas, and those are working to get your language back.
Remember, we told you that language is normally held in the left hemisphere of the brain. Music exists in both hemispheres. Incredibly, scientists are finding that music therapy has the potential to rebuild language on the uninjured right side.
Nothing activates the brain so extensively as music. And it's really only been in the last 5 years that brain imagery, which showed it had been possible to create a new language area in the right hemisphere. And that blew my mind. One would have said that's a fantasy.
All right. Well, I just think that is absolutely amazing. All right. So music and learning. So music is powerful for memory, recalling information in songs. Learning instruments teaches spatial temporal reasoning and also just spatial awareness, especially keyboard playing. Math, there are many parallels with reading music and math, the notes, the chords, the intervals, ratios, verbal sequencing in singing music, vocabulary, pronunciation, and then early literacy can be improved through music as well. Phonemes, rhyming, syllables, fluency, reading fluency. Also, music integration in the classroom. So music can be used in just a few of the subjects: history, social studies, and literature. Music reflects the culture, political climate, literature, the time period, and the thoughts and motions of a society or people group. Studying music from a certain culture or time period can provide a well-rounded and culturally diverse learning experience. Application to the classroom. So music can be used as a carrier of information. So for example, singing the ABCs to remember the alphabet, or putting equations to popular tunes to recall the equation. Really any information that you put to a song, maybe a story in a song. Humpty Dumpty helps with story sequencing. Listening to music in the classroom helps with self-regulating during breaks. You can have musical breaks, helps focus during studying, and positive atmosphere. And the Mozart effect has been a study that has shown that listening to classical music, certain classical music, can help focus during test taking. Integrating into other subjects, history, literature, social studies, UDLs, Universal Design for Learning. So music can be used as a carrier of information for students to display an action or engage with. For other types of learners, especially musical learners, which we've learned that Gardner's theories of multiple intelligence includes musical learners. Learning an instrument can teach math and reading skills, self-discipline, teamwork, and community involvement. All right, well, I hope that you all end the term on a good note. And here are my references. Thank you so much, and enjoy your last week of the term.